everyone, one of my favorite things in the world is mac and cheese, that really thick, creamy mac and cheese. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it with a little twist. I'm going to put some pancetta in there because everything's better with bacon. So, what we have here is we're going to go ahead and put 1 pound of pasta. Now I'm using these little twists. You can use elbow macaroni, you can use whatever you want really. Go ahead and put it in here. I already have that going with a lot of salt in there because you want to salt the pasta. Alright, so now in here we have about a 1/4 cup of butter. We're going to go ahead and add our pancetta. We want it to get nice and crispy, and that's also going to infuse everything with that flavor of the pancetta. I'm going to go ahead and let this crisp up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take this pancetta out here, strain it in all the grease. Put it on the side, and I'll turn my heat down to low. We're going to go ahead and add our flour. We're going to make a roux, which is going to thicken the sauce. Let's go ahead and add that in there. Now I have about 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour we're going to add in here. And then we're just going to whisk it all together. It's going to look like wet sand. That's what you want it to look like. Perfect. Make sure you scrape down all the sides. You don't want it to burn. Smells amazing. Gotta love pancetta. Alright, so then, once that is all mixed together, we're going to slowly add our milk. Now you want to add just a little bit at a time because you want to make sure it's not lumpy. Sometimes it can get lumpy. So just add a little bit of milk at a time. Stirring it in with your roux. A little bit more. Alright, so that's all in here. I'm going to go ahead and just put on about medium-low heat. It's all whisked together. It's about 3 cups all together. So now we're going to add all of our cheese. We have about 5 ounces of very sharp white cheddar. Put that in there. We're going to do 5 ounces of Gruyere. In there. About 3 ounces of Gouda. All kinds of really good cheeses. I'm not going to use a little yellow cheese out of the bag because that's not as good. Right, so we're going to add that in here. And also to that, add a little bit of, just a little bit of nutmeg. About a 1/2 teaspoon. Right, so now we're just going to let this melt together. And our pasta is almost cooked. And then we're going to stir in the pancetta, and then we're going to make a topping for it. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and drain our pasta and just put it right into our cheese sauce. It looks delicious. I'm just going to go ahead and put this out there. Go ahead and put it on in here. Make sure you drain off most of the water. Alright, so this looks amazing. I went ahead and stirred it all up, and I'm going to go ahead and add this beautiful pancetta to it. Look at that. Just mix it in just like this. Now, we are going to make a topping for it. I'm going to even put it even more over the top, if that's even possible. Alright, so we're going to make some breadcrumbs. Actually, I have some panko right here. Into a bowl. Go ahead and put some panko. About a cup. We're going to put some more cheese because, you know, we definitely need more cheese. Put some Parmesan in it. About a 1/3 cup. And then I'm going to put, because we need some green, for sure. Make it healthy. So we're going to put a little bit of chopped fresh parsley in the top. And go ahead and chop this up. Just like this. How delicious this, you don't even understand how good this cheese is going to be. It's very important when you make stuff like this to use really high quality ingredients. That makes the difference in between good mac and cheese and amazing mac and cheese. So let's go ahead, add our parsley in here. And go ahead and just stir it up just a little bit, just like that. Just going to give it a little bit of brightness to it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the top. Oh my god, this looks so good. Can't wait to eat this. How perfect this looks. It's gonna give it a nice little crunchy topping. And when you scoop it out, it's gonna be delicious. So now we have our oven preheated to 400 degrees. We're just gonna pop it in there for about 15 minutes just to let the top get nice and brown and the bottom get all nice and bubbly. Can't wait for this. All right, so it's been about 15 minutes. The top's getting nice and golden brown. And it's bubbling on the side. Oh my God. This looks delicious, and it's gonna be big time crowd pleaser. If you don't wanna add the pork, you don't have to, but I highly recommend it. So there you go, grown up delicious mac and cheese. I hope you like it.